What's up guys, CrispyBon here and welcome to a special video I have been working on. I bet many of you have been wondering why I stopped uploading PvP videos. Okay, maybe no one was wondering why I stopped. Well, here was the reason why though. I spent the last 13 days grinding to reach the max tier in ranked PvP. But as you guys know, I'm not the best in Pokemon PvP.
Yeah, you're dead. What a shock. Freaking trash.
But I was determined to reach the top rank, the Master Ball rank. In this game, there are 5 ranks: Beginner, Pokeball, Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. Now the first 3 ranks have 3 sub-rankings, from 1, 2, and 3, and Ultra Ball and Master Ball have a single rank. Currently, I am Great Ball rank 8, and I want to reach here, which is Master Ball. Why do I want to reach Master Ball rank? Not only to brag that I made it there, but to also get these sick rewards. So, here is my journey of pushing for Master Ball rank in 13 days. Now this team many of you may or may have noticed, but this team is used by Abdul Mahid Uddin, aka Sempra, who used this team to win the Vancouver Regional Championships. I was looking to complete this as fast and easy as possible, just like how easy it is to hit the subscribe button down below. Now, most games I started with Fluttermane and Torkoal for the obvious Sunny Day and Protosynthesis combo. In game 1, that's exactly how I started, and I easily wiped out Roaring Moon and Annihilate. My Fluttermane unfortunately died, but luckily my Torkoal pulled his weight and won me the game. And in game 2, I faced a mirror team, and this is where I have skill issues, as the guy absolutely curb stomped my face into the ground and I lost horribly. There's a trend in this video where I win a game and I lose the next one, and trade wins and losses. I ended up winning match 3, then losing match 4, and winning match 5, and lost match 6. Pretty simple, right? Now in game 7, I was looking to break the streak and get back-to-back wins. And I did break the streak by getting back-to-back losses, and that really hurt my confidence, but I wasn't gonna let that get to me. And on game 8, I decided to start playing smart. Shocking, right? I started using different starting fronts depending on what my opponent's team was. So this game, I decided to use Fluttermane up front with Dragonite. And honestly, it didn't work out well at first, but at the end of the battle, I caused so much mental distress to my opponent that he left the game giving me the win. And in game 9, I started with Torkoal and Great Tusk, and my opponent used Fluttermane and murked my Great Tusk, but that didn't discourage me because my Torkoal carried me through the entire game and getting me back-to-back wins. Now my confidence is at an all-time high in this quest. And here comes game 10. If I win this game, I'll rank up to Great Ball 9. So I started with the power couple in Torkoal and Fluttermane. Let me just say that these two Pokemon together are sometimes unstoppable. Like in this game where my Fluttermane wiped out Roaring Moon and my Torkoal finished off the Arcanine. These next 2 Pokemon were easily dealt with by Fluttermane. And trust me, I was screaming like LA Knight after that win. That win means I hit Great Ball rank 9, which means I am 1 rank away from the Ultra Ball rank. But sadly, I couldn't keep my momentum going into match 11. I decided to give Lillian some time and never again, as I lost to a team that I honestly should have beaten if I played better. And from match 12 to 15, I ended up exchanging wins and losses. But match 15 pissed me off so much. The only reason why I lost is because of a Garganacl who used Salt Cure and had moves like Recover and Protect and Leftovers. And all I had was my poor little Torkoal. And on match 16, I ended up not paying attention and ended up losing, so that's my bad on that one. Game 17, my Fluttermane decided to get good and kill 2 of the 4 Pokemon, and my Torkoal finished off the job and getting me back on track. And in game 18, my power couple in Fluttermane and Torkoal were unstoppable and made sure work of this guy. And at this point, I needed 1 more win to reach Ultra Ball rank. But this guy was not messing around, and he had a good team and made sure work of me and making me lose my promotion. But on game 20, I bounced back and ended up sweeping this guy without losing a single Pokemon. And in game 21, my Fluttermane ended up literally wiping this guy. And with that win, I finally reached the Ultra Ball rank. And now that I am in the Ultra Ball rank, I was totally in the deep end of PvP because I was completely outmatched by every trainer. Just like in game 22 where this guy made me look like a clown and beat me without effort. And just like last game, I was completely outmatched and lost game 23 and game 24. In game 25, my Fluttermane has yet again carried me through this entire game. And surprise, surprise, I lost game 26 and 27. So it's not really a good start for me in this this rank. And once again, the power couple carried me and made me win game 28 with a comeback win. Game 29, I played against an annoying team, and the biggest annoyance was Bruxfish. This Pokemon had an ability called Dazzling, which made my extreme speed completely useless, and that fish was finally defeated by, you guessed it, Fluttermane, and I won the game. I ended up losing match 30 and 31. It seems that for every win I get, I lose the next two, because in game 32, I won. And let me just say, the second best combo in this team is Great Tusk and Dragonite. With this combo, you can use Earthquake, it will not affect Dragonite, so it can still attack. This time, instead of losing the next two matches, I lost the next three, and that means I am back at 0 points. Luckily, you can't get demoted once you reach a new ball rank. But I want to bring up match 33 here for a second. This right here pissed me off. There's a 90% chance for Rock Slide to hit, and if I hit this, I would have won the game. Let me tell you, this got me cursing like SpongeBob. And in game 36, the last two Pokemon on the field was a literal dragon and an olive tree. Only in Pokemon does this make sense, and luckily, I won the game. Game 37, I won easily, but game 38, I defeated his first two Pokemon easily. Then he brought out his Sushi and a bootleg Wailord. And all I had was a Terra-type Ghost Lillian, and I lost shockingly. Shockingly, after that loss, I ended up winning game 39 with Great Tusk and game 40 with Fluttermane. Here is the weird thing, because it feels like I messed up somewhere in this video. Because game 41 was apparently the game I needed to win to get the Master Ball rank. So here's how it went. It went bad. On turn 1, Torkoal wiped out my Fluttermane and my Torkoal, leaving me completely useless, as my Dragonite had 4 HP and King Gambit was useless, and I ended up losing the match to get me to Master Ball rank. This is where things turned for the worst. I lost game 42 and won game 43, but I lost game 44, 45, and 46, leaving me pretty much at 0 points in this rank. All my hard work was gone, and I was completely devastated, but I was ready to bounce back. Game 47, my Torkoal and surprising underdog King Gambit helped me get the win, and things were looking up, because in game 48, I got extremely lucky, and my Fluttermane and Torkoal pulled through and survived with HP in the single digits. In game 49, the second best combo in Dragonite and Great Tusk tore through his opponent, and I won yet again. Once we reached the grand game 50, I was halted by Fluttermane and sadly lost. In game 51, yet again, the Dragonite and Great Tusk combo really rose to the occasion and got me the win, bringing me one game away from Master Ball rank. Here we are once again, looking to win and get into Master Ball rank. And this game was very, very interesting. Remember when I said I got really mad at Rockslide missing a 10% chance? Well, I guess the game decided to say I'm sorry, because in this game, I got 3 flinches in a row, which is a 10% chance of happening. And let me just say, those flinches are the reason why I won the game and I'm now in Master Ball rank. And with that being said, we hit Master Ball rank. So the video is done, right? Wrong. That's something someone with a social life and a stable mental health would say. Luckily, I have neither. If you didn't know, once you reach Master Ball rank, you are given a position. Right now, I am roughly at 20k and I want to get as high as possible. Game 53 was my first match in Master Ball rank. To no one's surprise, I ended up losing. Something I noticed is that the game doesn't try to match you with someone close to your rank. On multiple occasions, when I was in the 20,000s, I ended up facing people who were 2,000. So it seems that it's just a luck game at this point. Game 54 went way better. My Torkoal and Dragonite came through, and my Torkoal finished off the opponent's Iron Hands, and I won magically. On game 55, I faced a mirror team, and just like in game 2 when I faced a mirror team, I ended up getting stomped yet again. At this point, I'm not upset about losses because I made it to the rank I wanted to be. Game 56 was something odd. I ended up killing his Klefki, and that was the only Pokemon I killed on his side of the field. And he just rage quit, which is weird because he could have easily defeated me, but it is what it is, we take those wins. Game 57 was straightforward, as by the time I finished both my turns, I did so much damage that when their Palafin used Wave Crash, it ended up dying from recoil, and we won yet again. And in game 58, probably the best Pokemon in PvP right now owned me, and his name is Iron Bundle. With his high speed span and incredible moveset, if you can't deal with it right away, you pretty much lose, and that's what happened to me here, and I lost. And again, just like in game 57, this Palafin ended up dying from recoil, and I won game 59. And honestly, Palafin isn't as good as I thought it was, especially with his base 100 speed stat. It's really not that good. Game 60, my Dragonite ended up clutching a 2v1 and killed his Breloom and then finished off its Fairy Dog and got me the win. In game 61, I found something out about Ice Spin. If you use Ice Spin when there's something on the battlefield as shown here, Ice Spin gets rid of the field changes. But this guy decided to use Fake Out, and well, I guess he forgot about the Sidekick field effect. But then this guy decided to use Trick Room with Armor Rouge, and pretty much gave me the win at the end since my Torkoal was faster than its Iron Hands. And now I'm on a win streak of 3. In game 62, it got really dicey towards the end, as it was down to the last 2 Pokemon and they both were Flutter Mane. And this Flutter Mane was faster and used Shadow Ball, but mine just survived. It was 7 HP, and then mine was able to one-shot its Flutter Mane. In game 63, a Sandcastle and a Flamingo smoked me, and my 4-game win streak was over and it hurt a lot. Game 64, to be honest, I have no clue how it ended. For some reason, the video ended up not finishing, so it's up to you guys. Did I win or lose? Game 65, I got squashed. And in game 66, Great Tusk caused so many earthquakes that I ended up winning this game. In game 67, the first half of the video was missing. It is most likely in the trash bin at this point. But in the second half of the battle, I ended up beating this Gyarados with my Great Tusk yet again. In game 68, I found out that my spacebar was the one stopping the videos. But in this battle, I take down 3 out of his 4 Pokemon and all he had was Sableye. And then he ended up canceling the battle. And with this win, I land just under a 6k rating. And now I was stuck. So I want to stop here or get a higher rating or go to 100 games in total, not in this video. I decided to go with the latter, and boy howdy was it a big mistake. Because in the very next game, game 69, I lost to the stupid Minecraft ugly looking rock. And all I have to say is that Garganacl can gargle these nuts. You know, I have that joke saved on my phone because I thought it was funny, and saying it now, it sounds so stupid. I'm so sorry, guys. In game 70, the reason why I lost is due to my own Torkoal's drought, as the opposition's Flutter Mane got a speed boost and sent my Flutter Mane to the Shadow Realm. Game 71, my Torkoal was keeping his own, taking out Armor Rouge and Flutter Mane, but unfortunately lost to the opposing Torkoal. Game 72, I got spanked by Dragapult. This is not a surprise to me because I made a video of using him, and I had an absolute blast with him. So losing to this Dragon was no surprise to me. Game 73, I faced yet another Dragapult, but this time I took him down easily. After that, he brought out Arcanine and terrestrialized it, but then forfeited for some reason, so I won. Game 74, I faced yet another Iron Bundle, and to no one's surprise, he outspent my Dragonite and Great Tusk, and I lost yet again. I also hope you guys don't mind me saying game at the beginning of each sentence, but you are this far in, so I guess you don't mind. Game 75, my Torkoal pulled a masterclass performance out of its shell and took out the opposing Iron Bundle, Iron Hands, and his last Pokemon, King Gambit. And with that win, even if I lose the next 2 games, I will be even because that was my 50th win. But I didn't want to break even, I wanted to end positive. Game 76, I ended up losing to a guy named Big Buffet Boy, and I truly think this is the lowest point of the video, losing to a guy of that name. What the hell? Game 77 is the last game of this video, and this game ended with my Great Tusk ramming its head into Tyranitar Special Place and finishing this guy off. And with that being said, that is the end of this video. I played a total of 77 matches this video, and the entire season I played 100 matches, getting 51 wins and 49 losses, getting me just below the 11k mark. To some, these numbers may seem like rookie numbers, and they probably think I'm a bad player, and to that I say I am a bad player. This video was just a test to see if I can do something I never did before, and I did, and I'm proud of that. If you guys enjoyed this video and this style of video, please make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below. How'd you guys do this season? Have a great day, everyone. Crispy out.